name that we had mentioned. And it's happening more often than some of you know, and similar situations have happened a lot afterwards, and a lot before, in a lot of different ways. In the same month that he was killed, 100 little boys, 100 young black men died in Chicago. And that's from black on black crime. So crime and violence is a central issue. It's an issue that concerns all of us. It's much, much, much bigger. But it gives us a focal point, something to focus our attention on, and then focus on the situation surrounding it. So I hope that everybody wrote down a question that is relevant to what's going on, things that we can sit down and we can discuss with one another. And as always, our objective is not for the topic to end with us here tonight. It's for you guys to take this back home and to continue the discussion. All right? Now, rules. We got rules here, okay? This is a touchy subject, we know that. Our one rule here at Real Talk is, did everybody see it? How many people saw it? Just a couple people saw it. Force of habit, man, is the mug, man. Our one rule is no bashing. No bashing. Let me tell you, we had a situation, okay? We had a situation that could have turned into an altercation, okay? That could have turned into somebody's extermination. Maybe 2 shows ago, a young lady stood from her seat. She was all of 92 pounds soaking wet with rocks in her pocket. And she stood up in the face of a gentleman who is a lot of inches taller than me. And he's bigger than me like this. And he got some years on me, and I just felt like I didn't want the spirit to move him in the wrong direction, because it would have moved her right into that wine case, right? So we cannot be standing up and getting aggressive with one another. We all have opinions. We have to learn how to share effectively, okay? It's about a creative process, about us all getting out and sharing a thought. Assertive communication. Not aggressive communication, not passive communication, assertive communication. Y'all ready for the show started? Say yeah. Yeah. All right, so as always, we start our show with the featured poet. The featured poet for tonight he's somebody that I've had the opportunity to really get to know. He is somebody that I've learned so much from, and I've watched him grow, and his growth is just phenomenal. It's amazing to see what he's done with himself, how far he's come along, how much he's built, how much he's created. He does work in the community. He's worked with youth for several years now, nearly a decade working with youth. He is a poet. He's a spoken word artist. He hosts venues. He's just an amazing person. So when I tell you who your feature is, and I bring this young man up to the stage, I need a thunderous round of applause. I need y'all to start clapping right now. Start clapping right now. Put your hands together for Calvin, Nate, Run. How y'all doing? Hey, I'm the featured poet for tonight. I've never given such an awesome fucking introduction. How could I not give myself a good introduction? That's backwards, right? What type of world is that? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk off of the stage, and I'm going to come in there, and I'm going to do the poem in there. Is that okay? Alright. Can I come in there? Wait, hold up, cameraman. How does that work for you? Does that work out for you? Because you got the high-tech equipment. Does that work out for you? Okay, cool. That's a good question. I'm going to stay here. No, I'm going to come down there. I don't feel connected. Come up here. Where did he go? While listening to my own songs, I began realizing that I need work. So I went up under that engine with a screwdriver to tighten my loose ambition and let that transmission bleed first. I knew that I need strength, so I made sure that each person, now I can only charge on my shoulders provided my back don't break first. Because they are my motivation. And for them, I was called. For they know not how to walk, and that's something that they must be taught. Unfortunately, with the world that we live in, there's a lot of loose
snap without a hot top to fit. He just want to walk like the fool he's trying to get in, want to rock a pair of socks at his foot, still too small to fit it. Yet he still held on a pair of heels and still let the whole crew get it. Not knowing that she got a foot fungus, they all gonna get it. Y'all don't get it. It's a crime shame. When a mother's still too young and not yet ready to change, so a child has to be grandma ready. And he'll go to school but for what the classroom can't teach. He'll take coursework for her extra credit in the street. Graduate sidewalk high. Top of the student body. Going to study trapping and join the fraternity and operate 12-day shot. 12 days later, around 12:32, Troy is finding with his body open up and his gut hanging out of it. When his grandma heard the news, she won't even speak about it. Say she had his casket on layaway. Now all she do is lay awake and pray about it. Because even she knew that she who argues for his limitations is to keep them. My message, blaming your violence when your circumstance is not reason is weakness. Bobby Steele saw cat dogs in his community and raised black cats to defeat them. You remember O.T. Ron Johnson was the one that do sign. He found God, and that was his mean peace. When there are no options, you make one. When there are no options, you make one. So I decided I'm going to see another Christmas, and when I see what they're when I come around, I'm going to have shooting. Live long enough to see my nephew graduate from my sister to bear me 2 nieces. And Lord willing, I'm going to have a whole village of children that bring me glory for being stories and see. I got to keep on speaking, because if they don't learn, I'll feel like I teach them. I just learned this for the youth too. That's why I got these tears tonight. I'm responsible for my fears. The tears tonight, I'm responsible from God's grace. No fear for no man, but short, but you'll get. Batman, cancer, son, and I keep now running from God's grace. You want to see life. As you know, hands, you will use your legs to save your life. And still be prepared to go there if we can tonight. So I say this message is prevalent. And I hold this truth to be self-evident. That no man is created equal. Rather that all men were created unique with their own destiny, designed. And their Lord said, I didn't say it.